The 5 best gaming keyboards in 2022. Shopping for a gaming keyboard doesn't have to be a stressful task, even though there are tons of options to choose from. There are a few important factors to consider when purchasing a keyboard specifically for gaming use, like the latency, how responsive a keyboard is, switch types, the feeling of the key press and the noise it makes, and overall comfort and feel. You should also consider any additional features you want, like RGB backlighting, media controls, or software customization options that help to make your gaming experience as fluid and fun as you want. But before moving ahead, welcome back to our channel. Go down and click the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. 1. SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini Wireless. Compact keyboards are all the rage these days, and it makes sense why. When you're only using the left half of your keyboard, why take up a whole desktop with a bulky full-size unit with a numpad? In the sea of compact gaming options, one easily rises to the top: the SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini Wireless. This wireless unit is the compact version of the enduringly popular SteelSeries Apex Pro, and like its predecessor, it has an adjustable pre-travel distance feature, meaning you can set the sensitivity of your key presses. Whether you want a nearly instant actuation point for competitive gaming or a longer pre-travel distance for general typing, you can customize each key individually within a pretty wide range to best suit your needs. 2. Logitech Key 715. The Logitech Key 715 stands out from all the other keyboards on this list for a very simple reason: it looks different. Rather than an aggressive black or gray color scheme, the G715 is matte white with lilac-colored media keys. Adding to its soft aesthetic is the frosted RGB lighting strip around the keyboard, which shows colors with a more pastel tone and a very comfortable cloud-shaped wrist rest. Although this unit doesn't have the same degree of customization as the SteelSeries Apex Pro keyboards, its very low latency and overall gaming performance are just as fantastic. Whether you use it in a wired mode with the included USB-A to USB-C cable or wirelessly with its USB receiver, you'll be met with a responsive in-game experience with no noticeable delay, even if you're playing competitively. You can get this unit with your choice of Logitech's own GX switches in the usual offerings of clicky blue, tactile brown, and linear red. It's worth mentioning that these switches do feel a bit scratchy, but with a bit of lube, you can improve their smoothness and feel. 3. Corsair K70 RGB TL. At a mid-range price point, the Corsair K70 RGB TL is the best keyboard you can buy. In addition to its under-the-hood performance, the K70 RGB TL features excellent build quality with a hard plastic chassis, durable PBT keycaps, and ergonomic kickstands that open sideways so you don't accidentally collapse them if you move your board. Performance-wise, its near millisecond latency provides a very fluid and responsive in-game experience, especially when combined with the light-to-press Cherry MX switches. You can get this keyboard with either classic Cherry MX Red switches or Cherry MX Speed switches, and regardless of which you spring for, pun intended, you'll find a very light switch with a short actuation distance, so pressing a key feels like an extension of your finger. 4. Razer Huntsman Tournament Edition. The Razer Huntsman Tournament Edition clocks in at a nice budget price point without compromising performance. This keyboard is an older model from Razer's flagship Huntsman lineup, so it features exceptionally low latency and gaming-focused optical switches that combine for a very fluid and responsive in-game experience. The Razer optical switches have a linear feel with very short pre-travel distance and a feather-light actuation force. While these switches are excellent for gaming, you might find yourself making more typos while chatting away with friends. However, since it's a budget model, it's missing a few extra features found on something a bit more premium, like the Corsair K70 RGB TL mentioned above. For example, the Razer doesn't have dedicated media keys, a volume wheel, or a higher-than-average polling rate. So, if you don't mind the more stripped-down nature of the board, it's the best bang for your buck. 5. EVGA Z12. While the EVGA Z12 may be the cheapest gaming keyboard we've tested, it certainly isn't the worst. It's incredible how well this keyboard performs, considering it frequently goes on sale at a sub-$20 price point. Its latency is low enough for casual gaming, and the companion software allows you to customize the RGB backlighting in zones as well as program macros to any key. Plus, there's a column of dedicated macro keys on the left for easier access. The EVGA uses rubber dome switches rather than mechanical switches. These switches are heavier to press and don't feel as snappy as mechanical switches, but they're nearly silent during operation, making them a great choice for kids or gamers in shared spaces like dorm rooms. Plus, the construction of a rubber dome switch eliminates any exposed moving parts, so if you tend to eat and drink in front of your keyboard, you won't have to worry about spills and crumbs damaging it. So guys, that's all for today. Hope you guys liked the video. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get notification of upcoming videos. We will be right back with a new video. Until then, goodbye.